cannabis home grow. Trichome cultivation is more an ideology than it is a specific method. Two guiding principles, trichome preservation and proliferation, can be used to sum up the idea. Together, they serve as a slogan for growing the best marijuana globally. The primary guiding principles for increasing resin potential continue to be trichome proliferation and preservation in every stage of curing, breeding, harvesting, growing, extracting, and curing marijuana. The path to trichome stacked flowers starts first of all with the right genetics. There are some genotypes of cannabis that produce more trichomes than others. The only way to lay a strong foundation for effective trichome production is through selective breeding and the procurement of genetics that show the highest desirable yield ranges. The phases of cannabis trichome ripeness. The majority of dedicated growers use a magnifying glass or lens to check the appearance of the trichomes near the harvest. Trichomes contain terpenes and cannabinoids, so keeping a close eye on them will help you determine how mature your cannabis is. Immature/developing trichomes. Clear and colorless developing trichomes will be present. They first emerge sparsely early in their growth, but as bloom develops, they become more numerous and larger. The plant reaches the traditional harvest point when there is the first indication of cloudiness or milkiness. A small percentage of growers like to take their buds out early for an energizing, cerebral effect. Yields, however, are most likely below their highest levels, and terpene and cannabinoid synthesis might still be increasing. Mature trichomes. The grower frequently checks for the change in the appearance of the trichome from mainly clear to mainly cloudy as the marijuana plant gets closer to becoming fully mature. There may still be a few clear/colorless trichomes and a few golden trichomes present at this point. Many people consider this to be an excellent balance and ideal ripeness stage. Although the effects will be strong, energizing, and fulfilling, they might not be as heavy and sedative as those of late harvested buds. Overripe trichomes. Some growers prefer to be patient until the majority of the trichomes have turned from cloudy to golden. The buds frequently produce a stronger, heavier high, making them ideal for late-night vaping or a leisurely couch session with a fully filled bar. A few overripe trichomes on your buds can be something to think about if you don't mind waiting a few extra weeks before you harvest and enjoy a heavier effect. The best cannabis bud ripening methods for home cultivation. The majority of experienced, certified cannabis farmers are aware that LED illumination will result in higher quality buds and support a better ripening process with higher amounts of terpenes and cannabinoids. It's one instance where professional guidance may truly assist a typical grower in raising quality standards and producing properly ripened buds. This is one method the home grower can use to optimize marijuana ripening conditions and reduce the likelihood of issues. As harvest time draws closer, the indoor grower can maximize light levels while still maintaining proper temperature management. They may also add UVA/UVB supplementation to their high-quality LED lighting to boost terpenes and cannabinoids and provide fully ripened buds. Some people flush their cannabis plants, feeding them nothing but water, while others feed them bloom enhancers/bud sweeteners and bloom nutrients right up until harvest. Cannabis flushing. Flushing cannabis refers to giving the plant plain water during its last blooming stages. Others may view cannabis flushing as a quicker process that only takes 3 to 7 days prior to harvest. Many cannabis growers that flush their crops have done this for a number of years and may genuinely feel that it is a necessary step in the process of producing grade A buds. Cannabis flushing has gained a lot of attention over the years, and it's safe to say that many producers view flushing as a crucial step in the production process. However, a rising proportion of growers are citing new research that appears to refute the notion that cannabis flushing affects the plant's residual mineral content in any way. Bottom line. Several distinct aspects of growing must be optimized in order to produce fully ripened cannabis buds. By using the best cannabis genetics, you can increase your chances of producing buds of the highest grade. However, they must also be grown well, with optimal plant health and environmental parameters maintained during the grow, as is maintaining composure in the last days leading up to harvest. I hope you have been able to get an idea of how to go about your home grow cannabis. Although experienced growers will say there is no exact science to it, from genetics to regulating the environment and so on, you should have an idea.